What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's doing well. What's going on? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Getting ready for the national championship game tonight. Let me check out the chat real quick. Taylor Made, I see you in here. Larry Young, I see you. Peter, the Gump in the building. Okay, Peter, I see you. Okay. Let me know. Let me know in the chat who you going with tonight. If you're going with Miami or if you're going with Indiana. And I need final score predictions as well. Let me look at this spread real quick. I think last time I saw Indiana was like Indiana's 7.5-point favorite. Yeah, game day is winding down right now, right before we get locked in. Let me see. This college football season just is the end. It's kind of bittersweet. We get a national championship game, but at the same time, it's the last game for a while. Let's see. Of course, Grimy comes in and says the Big Ten wins another national title. Of course. Of course. Enjoy it, Grimy. Enjoy it. But we're going to see, though. Miami might surprise Indiana tonight. Indiana have grown men. They should win, but I'm going for Miami. Yeah, you're not wrong at all with that, Taylor Made. Like, I think the average age of Indiana is like 23. And the SEC phase into irrelevant. Stop it, Grimy. Stop it. Don't do that, Grimy. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy these 3 years. It's all good. But don't you worry, man. The SEC is going to be back, brother. Don't you worry. Grimy, I need a final score prediction, dog. Man, Desmond Howard went with Miami. Nick Saban went with Miami. Let's see what Marcus Freeman does. Marcus Freeman's going Miami. I mean, that makes sense. They lost to Miami. Indiana going to bully them up front. Grimy, I don't know, man. I don't know about that because up front, that's where Miami makes their money. Like their offensive line is massive, and then they got a top 10 pick up front on defense and Ruben Bain, and then the other edge rusher, he's gonna go high in the draft too. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to bully him, Grimy. I don't think it's just gonna be that easy. Marcus Freeman on the panel is criminal. Yeah, you're not wrong, especially with Notre Dame not playing a bowl game, doing the whole opt out for the bowl game for sure. Marcus Freeman better not get caught in the rain either, or that hairline gonna be looking like mine. And let's see Pat. And Pat McAfee's going with Indiana. It's crazy to think this turnaround Indiana's had. He's got LeBron's barber. That's a good one. I can't say too much, but it is funny though. Grimy, have you ever seen Notre Dame when they play when they're playing and like it starts raining, he always puts the cap on to cover it up? Curly Toes, what's going on? Good to see you as always. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let me see something real quick. The U. Miami playing at home. Grimy, you think it's going to be like a one-score game? Or you think it's going to be a two-possession game? Because I already know you got Indiana winning. Hey, I should look like Bozo the Clown when it grows out the sides get all long. Look like the dude off GTA 5, Trevor. Brother, I know, hey, I know how you feel, brother. I know how maybe not exactly, but I get it. I hope we get an all-time classic tonight. Like, I want both teams to play well. Miami's got a really good story. Indiana's got a really good story. It's gonna be tough for Miami though. They got so many injuries on defense, especially in the secondary. I think both corners were out in the semifinal game. One of the safeties got banged up, so we're gonna see what the depth is looking like, and if they got those backups ready to play in 10 days. You watch Chicago? Grimy. Yes, bro. That throw was crazy. Like, I thought the game was done. And then Caleb just bagging up and just throws up that prayer to the tight end. Man, that was crazy. Crazy. The NFL playoffs been pretty good this year. Who you think gonna go to the Super Bowl though, Grimy? You think Denver's done now that Bo Nix is out? And it's gonna be New England, and who you thinking on the NFC? I know the Rams going on the road in the cold don't really look too well, but I know Darnold's been banged up a little bit too, and Seattle just destroyed San Francisco. Yeah, like I thought the Bears were guaranteed to win that game when they made that play. Usually in games like that, when one team has such a crazy play, miraculous play like that, they just get all the momentum. And I thought Chicago was going to get it in overtime, but Matthew Stafford delivers again. Patriots and Seahawks, Pats and Seahawks. Yeah, that's what a lot of people thinking. I don't know though. I think the Rams might play the Seahawks a little tougher than what people realize. Seahawks defense too good. Mike McDonald go blue, of course. Mike McDonald go blue, of course. Granny, of course. Patriots Seahawks. Do y'all think Curly Toes, if we get that matchup in the Super Bowl, do you think that game will be as good as the Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl? Where Malcolm I can't think of his name. The DB when he picked the ball off in the end zone or at the goal line and they didn't hand it off to Marshawn Lynch. That game was phenomenal. Curt Cignetti. Cignetti looked stressed out of his mind during the game. I can only imagine what his blood pressure is during the game. But Saban coaching tree is at the net. Oh, yeah, Grimy, you already know what time it is, dog. The Saban tree had the whole semifinal, dog. But it's going to be interesting to see if Miami can give Fernando Mendoza some adversity tonight. Like he pretty much just walked through the playoffs so far. Bama didn't do much. Oregon didn't do a thing. Like Indiana gotta get some pressure on him, get him off his spot. Maybe even trying like, I don't know, some tight coverage or something. Heisman Mendoza. Yeah, it would be absolute cinema. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I don't know why bro. Nobody knows why they passed. I heard like obviously like rumors and stuff, but everybody was saying they threw the ball because they didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be the MVP of the Super Bowl. Gonna have to get him off his 100% Grimy. Like you got to challenge every throw. You can't play any off coverage because that's the thing about Indiana. They literally just take what you give them. They don't really force the ball. They just take what you give them, stay on schedule, stay ahead of the sticks. We're gonna see though. I think Miami gonna surprise some people with the physicality though. Because that's been the most impressive thing to me in the playoffs is how physical Miami plays. Grimy, they should have lost that game too. Like I was watching probably I was really tuned in that fourth quarter. Penn State gave that game. I don't know. Indiana executed down the stretch, but Penn State had that game. I honestly thought Indiana High Train would derail, but it did. Same, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought the same exact thing. Like every time I thought they would get proved to not be for real, like they play even better than anybody was expecting. But what's different about tonight, though, is like the way Indiana wants to play is the same way Miami wants to play. So I feel like in a couple of their matchups, they got the team to play their game. Like, for instance, the Ohio State game. They've made Ohio State play their game. And then Oregon, that game was pretty much like they got hit with a haymaker as soon as the game started, that pick six. And they were just playing catch up from there on out. Getting ready for the national anthem. I'm making my girl DoorDash me, aka go get food. Grimy, bro. I understand. I understand. What you having? I feel like every time I see an interpreter that does sign language, I think of that one video of that woman that was like faking sign language at like a big time press conference. This was like years ago. Let me know if anybody in the chat remember what I'm talking about. I feel bad for the Bears and the Bills. Curly toes. That's how it goes in sports. You know, sometimes you're on the right side, sometimes you're on the loser side. Unfortunately, thinking A&W, if you know what that is, bro. I have never heard of that. What the hell is that? Trump set the game. Trump probably gonna be at the UFC this weekend too. I ain't gonna lie, it's a solid presentation right here. Oh well, yeah, I definitely know what A&W root beer. I'm thinking you said food, and that just threw me all off, dog. But Grimy, the real question: do you know about a root beer float though? If you know about a root beer float, that tell me all I need to know about you right there. Us Niners got absolutely demolished by the Seahawks. Yeah, y'all did, Curly Toes. Curly Toes, have you seen online like the whole conspiracy theory about why the Niners been having all these injuries with the power station being right by the facility? Because I've been seeing it for like the last like 2 weeks now. They got Coney dogs, hamburger. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Worse than the Oregon, Indiana. Yeah, it was rough, Curly Toes. So Grimy, I've seen A&W, but there's definitely I don't think there's any around here though. Now that I think about it, but I've seen A&Ws though. What's the over? Anybody know what the over under is for the game? Let me see if it's in here somewhere. Over unders 47 and a half. Grimy, I've definitely had that, bro. Strawberry. If you're talking about what I'm thinking about, it's the drink, right? 40. I bet it at 42. Let's see. Yeah, it's up to 47 and a half now. I'm pretty sure you took the over at 42. So we make floats with Fago Pop. That's how you know I'm from the South, man. Pop just sounds weird. Pop, that just sounds so weird to me. But I know it's a region thing. I already know. Yeah, over 42. Yeah, you got to take the over at 42. Man, they get to come out of their usual locker room. That's got to be nice. Pop, bro. Last time I was in Miami, I ordered a pop, and dude looked at me like I was for real, dog. Like you just never hear that in the South. Yo, that walkout from Miami for the national championship game, you walk out of your normal stuff with the light show and the smoke. That's nasty right there. I know the energy in that building is crazy right now, though. The U. Michael Irvin got his fur on somewhere, bro. You know they got to cut to Michael Irvin several times during the game. I heard that Dante Moore is going to play one more year for the Oregon Ducks because the Jets have the number 2 pick, and he didn't want to go to that trash team. There's probably a little bit to that, and then with NIL, with them making the money they make in college, you're gonna see a lot more of the players like stay in college longer, in my opinion. But unfortunately for Dante Moore, like the Jets gonna be at the top of the draft again next year. So it's gonna be tough. But I think the quarterback draft is gonna be better next year than this year. Because Dante Moore will be coming out, Arch Manning will be coming out, probably Julian Sand will probably be coming out next year. Because this year's group, there was a lot of letdowns this year. Raul is still going to stay in backup. Grimy, that's crazy to me. Like, I definitely did not expect that. Michael, what's going on? What's up? USC finally back Saturday. I can't wait. Brother, I'm right there with you, man. These 6 weeks have just taken forever. That Michael Irvin right there, speaking of double. And Zuffa Boxing Friday. It should be a decent card. I'm gonna have to check that out, Michael. I'm glad you reminded me about that. Curly toes. I'm cheering for Miami. I think you might be the only Miami person in the chat so far. Michael, who you going with tonight? The Miami dude thought they wanted to toss. He went like this. He thought they wanted to toss. Or maybe he just already knew Indiana was going to defer their choice. Maybe. C Monster says, I'm going Indiana 31-20. Michael's going with Indiana as well. Okay. So yeah, it's looking like most of the chat's going with Indiana, even though the polls got Miami's up right now. Surprisingly. Oh wow. Okay. So the people voting going with Miami. Okay. C Monster, welcome in. I think it's my first time seeing you. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Let me get on over to the game cast right here. There we go. Grimey's going 27-17 Indiana, 68%. C Monster, I appreciate it. I've been looking forward to this one right here. It's going to be a physical game, too. Very physical game. It's going to be a grown man game tonight. Oh, we're going to get a return.
And Indiana's done a great job. Their linebackers have been really productive. I think they lead the country in tackles for loss, so that creates those second and third and longs, and that's where you want to play from.
Right. P. Harvey, what's up, y'all? Indiana 27-23. Okay. We play big boy football in the Big Ten. Oh, my God. This how it's going to be all night with you, Garmin? I got to listen to this all night. At least after the night, I don't have to hear about it anymore until next football season. All right, Carson Beck. Let's see what we got. Come out in 11 personnel. Fletcher gets, nice run on first down. 9.5 on first down. That's nice. That's what you want to see right there from Miami. Get downhill, be physical. Yo, Miami's offensive line is massive now. Like, I think they're going to be able to run the ball a little bit tonight. Tone, do not encourage Grimy, Tone. Don't do that. Tone, I hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you here as always. All right, it's got two hot safeties just handed off. Oh, bubble screen. Malachi Tony, get him a touch early. There you go. First down, Miami. C Monster says Indiana has a great defense, underrated. C Monster, they're like top 10 in every category. Like, I don't think they're underrated at all. Like, if you go look at the stats for Indiana's defense, they're literally top 10 in every category pretty much. All right, go right back to Fletcher. Get a 2-yard gain right. 2-yard gain right there. Unless Indiana gets cheats clapped. Yes. Hey, I know how it works, Garmin. Trust me, I know how it works. Carson Beck looks like he got dropped as a kid or something. Grimy, somebody said something about Carson Beck, and I can't not see it anymore. They say he looked like he's Somali. Second and 8. Get rid of it. Good decision. Don't take a negative play on second and 8. Gonna be a tough third down right here, though. Let's see. Man, they dropped rush 3, drop 8, and they had all stops. That's a tough one. Good call by the defense. Defense wins right there. Sometimes the defense calls the right play. All right, here we go. Check down. Way to get off the field by Indiana. Way to get off the field. Good job. That's a good tackle right there. Grimy, you see it now too, right? When I heard it, I was like, wow, that's so cold-blooded. I'm okay, still recovering from that. Tone, I'm sorry to hear that. That was definitely a tough one. But it took a fair catch at the 4. All right, here we go, Mendoza. See what you gonna do. C Monster says Mendoza 3 TDs, 1 rushing, 2 passing. Well, if Mendoza do that, he's gonna have a monster night. He's gonna be the MVP if he do that. I ain't gonna lie though, I did like what I saw from Miami that first possession. I mean, you definitely can see they're gonna be able to run the ball. They're so massive up front. They're gonna be able to get that rushing game going with Fletcher. They just gotta stick with it. What are we thinking Indiana does on this first possession? 3 and out, pick up a couple first downs, and then have to punt? Or do you think they get points on this opening possession right here? We're definitely going to be back. The Bears did way better first year with Johnson than I thought. That's facts. And Caleb ain't going anywhere either. C Monster said I run Fletcher 25 plus times, 100%. And then their backup running back is pretty good too. I don't know if you remember, but in the semifinal game, I think on maybe their last 2 possessions, Fletcher wasn't even in the game. They had their backup in. And then Ohio State game, I think he closed it out too. But yeah, they definitely, I think they got to run it at least 30 times a night. Mendoza's a Christian boy heading to Cincinnati. Well, Grimy, he's from Miami, right? He's used to it down there, bro. Grimy says Indiana will get a field goal. Grimy, that's perfectly said. I think he should have kicked the field goals with the weather. With the weather, points are at a premium in hindsight's 2020. That's spot on right there, Grimy. About time you say something that makes actual sense tonight. All right, let's see what Mendoza's got right here. Little hitch right there. RPO. Oh, broken tackle. 10-yard game. First play, RPO. I'm telling you, if you play off coverage, Mendoza's gonna spit it out there on you. You cannot play them in off coverage. Cannot do it. See, now look at all this press coverage on the outside. Little power right here. Only 2. That's a good tackle by that safety. Hey, that's safety number 8 for Miami. He can play. And he is physical too. C Monster 100%. And he got a quick release too. He can get it out quick. Tone, we had a lot of drop passes. That yardage drop from Rome. Yeah, with that kind of weather, you got to expect to have some drops like that, though. All right, 2nd and 9. Let's see what we got. Get rid of it. Check down. Just 1 yard. Yeah, good physical defense right there by Miami. Thank you. I'll take the compliments from you because I know it hurt you to admit that. Grimy, I'm not worried about you tonight, dog. I'm not even doing that with you tonight. All right, 3rd and 8. Ruben Bain, you got to make your presence felt right here. All right, they're going double mug. Dropping out, though. Ooh, got pressure. Got to throw it away. Way to get off the field, Miami. There you go. Way to get off the field. That's what we like to see. There you go, Miami. Defense is cooking right now, Curly Toes, 100%. Hey, Ruben Bain on a running back. Oh, that's not Bain. That was a linebacker. He blew him up. Look how physical that linebacker just ran through that running back. That's what you want to see right there. Tone says our secondary is banged up here. So shit. Yeah, I was saying that before the game because I know like one corner's out, another one's out for the first half. All right, Malachi Tony. Uh-oh. About a 9-yard return. Grimy. It's not bad at all because I that does not surprise me to hear you say that at all. But I got to be honest, man. That performance from CJ Stroud, that was one of the worst playoff performances I think we've ever seen. All right, so holding call on Miami. They'll back him up a little bit. Yeah, on defense, look like Miami just playing a lot of man coverage. A lot of man coverage. I think they're gonna have to mix it up sometimes though, too. I don't think they just can come out and play straight man to man all game. CJ Stroud was playing so crap. Yeah, that was rough. C Munch says 2 weeks in a row for CJ. Yeah, that was rough, man, especially with that defense. The defense was the one saving it. Oh, everybody knew that, Curly Toes. Everybody knew that. I think if CJ Stroud didn't lose in the game, the Texans would always be in a game because their defense is just does so much for them. But can't do it when you just turn the ball over left and right, though. These defenses showed up so far tonight. I think Miami's going to go down and get points this drive right here. What say you, chat? Who thinks Miami gets points this drive? What do you guys think of the Bills firing McDermott? I think it was stupid. Tone, I 100% agree with you, brother. 100%. C Monster said, "Oh, you think Miami get a field goal?" Yeah, I definitely think they move the ball and get points this drive. Tone says, "I hope so." Oh yeah, that's definitely a dumb move. Like that's one of those moves where you got to have a really good coach in your back pocket to fire a guy that's always taking you to the playoffs. Tony, he would get a job quick. I don't know why they fired him. Sounds like a scapegoat situation. End of the day, he's the captain of the ship. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Tennessee got him. Or has Tennessee named the coach yet? Because I know somebody just named the coach. I think the Dolphins named the coach. They got Green Bay's defensive coordinator today, but I'm not sure if Tennessee's hired anybody yet. He will end up at the Ooh, that wouldn't be a bad spot either, Sea Monster. That'd be a nice spot too. All right, 1st and 10, Miami. See what we got right here. 11 personnel. Fletcher for about 4. That's a good play on 1st down right there. Tone says exactly. All these fans around here are happy. They are, bruh. I don't know what was going. I don't know what they was thinking about. A lot of coaches fired. How about the Falcons getting Stefanski? That was like the dumbest move of anybody, in my opinion. All right, Miami's back in 11 personnel. Got a bunch to the field. All right, motion. Little rat. Oh, no. Fletcher, where are you going? You should have followed your tight end to the right. I did see Harbaugh get hired by the Giants. I did see that. Where do I think Mike McDaniels ends up? I think he's probably going to be an OC. I don't think he'll get a head coaching job. I did see the Packers the Packers DC got the Miami job. All right, 3rd and 5 right here. Got Tony in the inside slot. And trying to get him matched up against somebody. No pressure. Ooh, good play by the safety right there to break that up. Wake it off the field. And Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury is a good name too for an offensive coordinator. Yo, that's good defense by that safety. Watch this safety just close on this ball in the replay. Yeah, that safety just closed on that ball. That's a really good play right there. Another stop for Indiana. Another fair catch. Grimy says, I was hoping the Lions will hire McDaniels as their OC, but they got Arizona's. Bro, the Niners God kicker Eddie Pinheiro is going to be a free agent. Hey, I know he's kind of glad to get out of there before he got hurt. Kingsbury is happy at Washington. I definitely agree with that. Brady on the sidelines. All right, here we go, Indiana. Indiana's in 11 personnel. Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. That's got to be holding. Ruben Bain looked like he was getting held, no? That's got to be holding on the right tackle for Indiana. Got to be holding. Yeah, that's got to be holding. Tone says, I keep hearing Cleveland for McDaniels' his head. Really? Yeah, that was a bad hole right there. All right, here we go. First and 20 for it. It's not where you want to be right here. RPO. Uh-oh. 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 Explosive for Indiana. There we go. Nice little RPO right there. RPO. Stick it in the belly and then watch the backer and then hit the slant right behind it. Yep, right behind it. Yep. Get one broken tackle and you get explosive play. That's how you draw it up right there. All right, here we go. Oh, nice run right there. About 5 on first down. There's holding on every play. Yeah, that there's levels to it, Grammy. Like if you see the offensive line and they're like in here and engaged, refs aren't gonna call that. But if they get around the shoulder pads or like dudes, they start getting their arms extended, that's when they get called for holding. All right, 2nd and 4. False start. About to be 2nd and 9. I'm not even reading that comment, Grammy. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Comes a blitz off the edge. Spits it out. Off coverage. I'm telling you, you cannot play off coverage on Indiana. Or you just gonna give them a free 7 to 10 yards. Like if you off coverage, Mendoza gonna spit it out there. Like, I don't know how much longer like people gotta see this over and over again. You play off coverage, it's free yards. All right, here we go. Indiana's in Miami territory. Little split zone right there. Ooh, nice run. Pick up about 4. Nice little split zone. Indiana's starting to get a little bit of a rhythm now. Got off coverage down here at the bottom. Off coverage at the top, too. Check down. Hit the tight end right over the middle. First down. C Monster says TD this series is looking like it. Chocolate Thunder says 67 is working. He gonna have to work all night going up against Bain and the other edge rusher from Miami. He gonna have to play a hell of a game. I'm gonna be honest. One thing I like about Mendoza, when he makes a decision, is decisive. Like he don't play around. He get the ball out of his hands. Look at that. Off coverage, out route. 6 yards, 7 yards. Like you cannot play off coverage. Like you got to get out of off coverage. You have to get out of it. Indiana goes empty. Okay. Got to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Miami brought the pressure right there and got to him. That's what you got to do. You got to hit him. You got to bring the heat. C-Monch says stays ahead of the stick. Yeah, that's why you can't just give him those easy completions. You got to make them earn it. Can't just give them free yards. Like, look at all this off coverage down here at the bottom right now. Ooh, that's a physical run right there. Man, that's a physical run. Juice, man, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. Cross, who ready for my Rams to win it all? Hey, we gonna see. It's gonna be that big time divisional matchup in the NFC Championship game with the Seahawks. Man, that's a physical run right there. Good tackle by the safety though. All right, Indiana's got an extra lineman in the game. Going to run a little power. Only 2. Linebacker needs to be on them short routes by the tight end, and their cornerback gives a lot of. That's I've been saying it all game. I was saying it before the game. Like, you cannot give them all this off coverage. Quarterback draw, 2-yard game. 2nd and 6. I mean, 3rd and 6. My bad. This is where you want to be. About 3rd and medium. What do you do right here if you're Miami? You bring pressure or you play coverage? Let's see. Go to the wide angle. Come on. Double mug. They bringing it. Fade route. Good defense. Take your 3, but Beck got to move the ball. 100% take the points right here. It's early in the game. Take the points. That's really good coverage, though. That almost was a pick, too. That was really good coverage. Good drive by Indiana right there, though. Really good drive. Three nothing Indiana. Good drive right there. Let me check out these stats real quick. Yeah, that's a really good drive right there. To be honest, this is the best case scenario for me. No whiners, Packers, Chiefs, Eagles, Steelers in the run for the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy from here on out. Hey, I feel that, Juice, man. I feel that 100%. SOB Chronicle says, because 29 be getting cooked sometimes. Good way to play good coverage for real. 100%. Grimy, you just saying that because you want the new blood to be the Lions. Of course you want new blood, Grimy. Mendoza be staring down that first read too long. Sometimes, though, it's RPOs, though. Saw the replay. That ball could have been picked. In phase. That was really good coverage. No pocket awareness at all? Really the truth. You don't like his pocket awareness? I thought this playoffs, he looked awesome in the pocket. He can pick up some first downs with his legs. Makes tight window throws. What has Carson Beck done? Carson Beck has 9 yards. Okay. Carson Beck got to get going. Under pressure, nah. Okay. Just because you're in Alabama don't mean you can talk shit. Absolutely, that's what it means, Grimy. I can talk all the shit I want. Just because I want some new blood. Yeah, of course. You're a Lions fan. All right, return gets out to the 25. Miami got to do something. Yeah, they got to get Carson Beck going. Fletcher been towing the ball all right, but they got to get Carson Beck involved in the game because they're going to need Carson Beck, especially on third down. Look at these numbers real quick. So Beck is 2 of 4 for 9 yards. Maybe they can hit like a little play action on first down. Thomas trying to put that Ray Lewis hit on Mendoza. He did. He got him on the chin and got him bloody in the mouth too. I ain't gonna lie, I like Thomas too. It means you can talk shit. I can't say shit about your lame ass team. Exactly. That's how it should be. 100%. Beck is a 5th rounder, not too legendary. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with this year's group of quarterbacks coming out. I think he's gonna go a little higher than that, just because it ain't too many quarterbacks coming out this year. Praying for an Alabama-Michigan matchup next college football play. I hope so too, Grammy. I hope so too, because if it happens, you definitely coming on the stream 100%. Because we got to see the pain and agony you go through live in real time. Grimy says Ray Lewis stabbed the guy. Was the guy stabbed or did the guy get shot? I gotta say though, Ray Lewis bounced back from that. Because that was what, like the early 2000s, Grimy? All right, here we go. What you got, Miami? Single high safety right here. Oh man, that was tough. He tried to feather it in there, get it over the over one guy underneath 2 guys. Ooh, that was close. That was close. All right, this should be a run play right here. 2nd and 10, you got to pick up some yards. You don't want to be in 3rd and 10. No, they throwing it again. Miami, Indiana brings pressure. Good coverage right there. Good coverage. I think it was at the Super Bowl in Atlanta. That's exactly what it was. See, Monster, you on top of it too. That's really good coverage right there by him. Really good coverage. That's really good coverage. 3rd and long. Not where you want to be right here, Miami. That's why you got to run the ball right there on 2nd and long. Going split safety coverage. Nobody's over Tony. Oh, got him. Sack. 3 and out. Fletcher got beat. Yeah, Fletcher got beat right there. Good play by the linebacker right there. Oh, gets a good roll, though. Got a good roll. Bro, they're not running. Curly toes, they need to, though. Like, when they throw the ball on 1st down, you get an incomplete pass. Like, you got to come back and you got to pick up some yards on 2nd down. It's either got to be a safe throw that'll give you like a few yards, or you got to hand the ball off. Defense got to make a stop on this drive. Kane's defense going to have to take over the game. All right, here we go. 1st down for Indiana. $11 personnel again. Got a safety down late, little outside zone. Ooh, they ran it down. Bain runs that down. That's tough right there, trying to get to the edge on Miami. That's tough. I'm going to play ahead, so I'll be quiet. Yes, you do that, Grammy. You do that. Acting like Carson Beck is a ghost. Between Ray Lewis and Jamal Lewis, Raven had them real killers. Facts. Not like the Patriots and Aaron Hernandez, though. Ooh, nice play by the defensive tackle right there. 3rd long right here for Indiana. Yo, that's a massive defensive tackle right there. 99 is big. All right, 3rd and 15. Don't force anything right here, Mendoza. This might be a screen or a check down right here. You don't want to force anything right here. Screen. Yep. 3 and out. That a baby. Miami gets a stop. Gets off the field. Carson Beck bringing on himself being that bad. 99 playing like Warren Sapp. Yo, that defense, I really like that defensive tackle for Miami. Athletic, big, good feet. Grimy. Oh, the Ravens had Ray Rice too. He the snow bunny killer. No, I think his girl was I think Ray Rice's girl was I think she was black. Grimy, if I'm not mistaken, that was when like I think he punched her in the elevator or something like that. That was a good play by Ruben Bain. Offense needs to come up big. They gotta get Carson Beck involved because he's 2 of 6 for 9 yards. Like you got to get him a screen or something. You got to get him involved in the game. First down, they probably gonna get back to Fletcher because they got away from it on their last series. See what he does on first down, and then you got to go to Carson Beck. You got to get him in some type of rhythm. Either way, they were savages. User, you are not wrong at all. 100%. I think she had dark hair. Now that I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think Ray Rice's girl was black in the whole elevator situation. Hoping they put some points on the board. Yeah, they need to run. Yeah, like that's Miami's identity. It was Joe Mixon that punched this. My apologies to Ray Rice if you're watching. And Ray Rice was never in the NFL again after that, when that all happened, if I remember correctly. Grimy, was the Joe Mixon thing, was that in the NFL or was that in college? I don't know why I'm thinking that was in college. I could be wrong though. All right. Indiana's pun. Tony gets a return. We got to see the replay, see if he went down. Let's see this replay. Yeah, he's down. C Monster says Ray Caruth hired a hitman. C Monster, I remember the whole Ray Caruth situation, man. That was crazy. And then the girl died, and then the kid survived because she was pregnant with his kid. And I think the kid ended up being like special needs too. Remember, the elevator door kept closing on her. He drug her out the way like a deer carcass on the road. Bruh, straight up, 100%. That's exactly what it looked like. Yeah, the mixing thing was in college. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, here we go. Miami, here we go. They got to get Carson Beck in the game. Split zone. No game. He has cerebral palsy. Appreciate that, Chocolate Thunder. Appreciate that. Is Ray Caruth still in prison? Or did he ever get out? Sounds like Diddy. All right, Beck hits the check down. Good tackle. Gonna be 3rd and short right here. About 3rd and 3. Why do you only stream? Oh, you're talking about Chico. That's That's what Chico does that. I have my own channel. He lets me stream on his channel. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Ooh, we got stuffed. Good defense by Indiana. No gain. Really good defense by Indiana. You got to punt the ball off. You got to punt the ball off. Yep, you got to punt the ball off. Mm. Canes can't run on the side of the big 70 because he's softy. And Miami punts it off. Fair catch. I threaten to Ray Caruth my mama all the time. She hates me. Grimy, you're an idiot, dog. You're an idiot. I think Ray is out, but the hitman got life. I seen an interview with him. Curly toes, of course I'm not Chico. Chico's the homie though. I've been knowing Chico for a long time. The hitman died in prison. Ray got out in 2018. Appreciate that, C Monster. They ran on every down. They needed to mix it up, pass and run. Well, they hit Carson Beck hit a check down on 2nd down to make it 3rd and 2, and then they tried to run it on 3rd down and got no gain. I mean, Carson Beck is 3 of 7 for 16 yards. Yo, the fact everybody in the chat knows about all this stuff happening lets me know the age range everybody is. Served 18 years. Ray Caruth. My real channel is Crossover MMA. Going over there, Curly Toes. Give me a follow. Give me a sub. I appreciate it, Curly Toes. Thank you. Oh, C Monster, you a vet in the game. I'm in Charlotte. I was in Charlotte last month, matter of fact. For a couple days. I was up there in Charlotte. I spent some time in North Carolina 2 years ago. I was in Raleigh for a little bit and in Greensboro for a little bit. Think about how bad some of these guys fumble the bag, like the receiver from Vegas. Grimy, don't bring him up, man. And I know, Grimy, I know why you brought him up too. The baby's an adult now, doing well considering. Yeah, I think I saw an article about him. This is like some years ago. So Curly Toes is Crossover MMA. One word. Crossover MMA. One word. If you want, let's see. I'll drop a. No worries. All good, Curly Toes. All good. $27 years. That's what's up. All right, here we go, Indiana. RPO, off coverage, spits it out. I'm telling you, you play off coverage on them, he's just going to spit it out. RPO, spits it out. I think a corner's going to have to jump that one time, like play off coverage and just anticipate it and just jump the hitch. Here comes a blitz. Safety off the edge. Oh, good defense right there. Broken up by the corner. 29 having a good game so far. Grimy, you didn't forget that. Don't you even try that, man. Nobody trying to hear that. All right, 2nd and 10 right here for Indiana. About an 8-yard gain right there on the check down to the tight end. Field position sucks for Indiana. It does. All they got to do is get a couple first downs, though. Grimy in here lying like he forgot that. You ain't slick, dog. I know what you're doing. I think he's out, too. I think he's trying to get back into the league. Little duo right here. First down, Indiana. Appreciate it, Curly Toes. I appreciate it. First and 10. Motion back to the pistol. Little outside zone. Ooh, good play by that linebacker right there. Got off the block and then made the play. Hey, I can't talk. My program isn't exactly clean. True. Hey, but that story with that story was so sad though, man. Because I think the girl died in the car and her dog died too. The girl he hit. Like that was a sad story. All right. Indiana back to run the ball, pick up about 3. 3rd down right here. Ooh. Yeah, flag. I know one thing. Hey, this Miami defense came to play. They're making it tough on Indiana now. I mean, I know they got some yards, but they're making them earn it tonight. Bro, I can't talk to you, man, because I have to wait 5 minutes or longer. Hey, it's all good. I understand. I appreciate it. Ooh, nice TFL right there. Nice tackle for loss. Hey, I'm telling you, this Miami defense that showed up now. Hey, 99 is having a game so far. Yes, 99 been a full-grown man so far tonight. 2nd and 14, just hand it off. About 1. Gonna be 3rd and long right here. It was sad. He could have got a Uber. Yeah, it's sad, bro. Sad story, man. But Grime, you gotta think about it, man. When you young, you make bad decisions. Unfortunately, it's part of it. You know. I know I made some bad decisions when I was that age too, and luckily, I was able to, learn from it. You know. I'm sure teams literally pay people. Yeah, they do actually, Grimy. Especially if like you're a person that they know of, like has issues like that. But if you've never had issues like that, you're pretty much like, you got to think about it. When you're young, you got money, you think you're invincible, you think you can do anything, you know? Unfortunately, I was definitely there too. So I get it. Let's see something real quick. So Indiana's got it right around midfield right now. Okay. Finally, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot, Curly Toes. The way the settings are in the stream, you got to be a subscriber for 5 minutes before you can chat. That's my bad. I probably should have let you know that ahead of time, but I appreciate it though. Oh yeah, and I will be streaming this weekend too for UFC 324 too. So, you know, if you're a fight fan, come on back, chop it up. If you're not a fight fan, come on back. Maybe we can make you a fight fan. Bro, I totaled 2 trucks, drunk driving, ran from the scene on one, and somehow didn't get a DUI on the other. I've been there, man, bro. Chico got a glow up. Hey, I'm gonna have to let Chico know. I appreciate that, Palm River. I'm gonna have to tell Chico, he'll like that one. And Q, don't know where it was projected, but it's high. Oh, 100. This dude making some money. Because I guarantee he got all the measurables because dude is a monster in the middle. Talking about the defensive tackle, number 99. I think he was hurt earlier in the playoffs, though. I bet I'll turn to a UFC fan. Absolutely. Who I got in this game? Palmer. I went with Palm River, my bad. I'm going with Indiana. But I just want to be a good game though. Like I don't have a dog in the fight. I just want to be a good game. All right, 3rd and 13. Can't have a penalty right here if you're Miami. You got to get off the field. Got to get off the field. Cannot have a penalty. Nah, they're going to drop out. Oh, free play. Step up. Yeah, that's a free play. Yep. Thank God I didn't kill my friends in the second one. When we ran, we left the strip club. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Curly Toes. I got some merch. Go ahead. Hey, Curly Toes, you need at least 30 of whatever you get, dog. You need at least 30. There's a 30 minimum. Obviously, there's not a 30 minimum, but hey, if you want to get 30, by all means, feel free. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Oh, they ran the ball. Oh, wow. Hey, they surprised everybody on that. 3rd and 8. Man, that's a hell of a call right there. Hell of a call. That's a gutsy call right there. Gutsy call. Bubble screen. Can he make guy miss? Nope. Good tackle. About 4. Yeah, hey, that up the gut run, nobody was expecting that. That was a hell of a call. Grimey's local was a strip club. Savage. Let's see what we got right here. 2nd and 7. RPO, just take the free access. Man, it's a touchdown. Bro, you see the effort on that? That's the type of effort you got to have in a national championship game right there. Like, he got hit around the 8 or 9 yard line and just drugged him in the end zone. I got to see this replay. Bro, they hit him at the 8 yard line. Nah, he stepped out. He stepped out at about the 6. He stepped out. Yeah, he's out at the 6. That was hard, but 100%. That effort was crazy right there. At the time was the time to be alive, though. Juice man, we all been there, brother. Because I've been there too. I definitely have been there. Have made some very bad decisions, but live to get to the other side. Juice, I was VIP at one point. Like, had a card, they got me in free, not proud. Oof. Yeah, this was 15 years ago. Shit's changed. Palm River said that's the kind of effort we need from Colorado next season. Absolutely. I want Colorado to do well. Like, I want Coach Prime to build on the success. He's had this past year was rough. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, here we go. Facts, but we will. I hope so. SOB. I hope so. I low key missed the Big 12 days when Colorado was like really, really good in the Big 12. All right, first and goal from the 6. No gain. Good defense. When Colorado was originally in the Big 12, I mean, by the way. Curly Toes said, that's what I was thinking. Did he go ball or something? But that's not actually your YouTube channel. Grimy was running all of Michigan. Let it be known. Let it be known to YNs. All right, here we go. Second and goal. Another inside zone. Hey, number 8 for he runs hard. Like, this is some physical football right here. Some physical football being played tonight, boys. All right, third and goal from the 1. I think they're going to hand it off again right here. Miami called the timeout. Yo, this big right here. If Indiana punches this in, Miami going to make them earn. They're going to have to, Palm River. They better make them earn it because Indiana gets the ball out of half. So they got to hold them to 3 right here. Got to hold them to 3. Because, I mean, let me look at these stats real quick. Miami is currently 0-4 on third down, 26 total yards of total offense. So they only got a little over 6 minutes time possession. That's tough. Carson Beck and Fletcher and that offensive line been on the sideline for a long time. At least Miami putting up more of a fight compared to Alabama. Shaking my head. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that. We're not even gonna get into that. That Rose Bowl was tough to watch. No wonder you were reading some other chat. I actually read your admin channel chat. Okay, yeah. That's the thing. When you're on one channel, you don't see all the chats at the same time. And then on top of it, like I'm streaming, I think like 5 or 6 different places. So the comments come from everywhere, Curly Toes. I got a question for the chat. Let's say Miami stuffs Indiana on 3rd down. Should Indiana go for it on 4th down? Let's say it's like no gain and it's 4th and goal from the 1. I don't know if Alabama going to get the benefit of the doubt in the future. I can see how Notre Dame be pissed. So Palm River, I hear that, but you got to remember, Alabama went on the road and beat Oklahoma 1st round of playoffs, you know? Like I know how Alabama looked against Indiana, but they still went and beat Oklahoma on the road 1st round of playoffs. So all right, here we go. 3rd and goal from the 1. Curly Toes says no. Go for it. Miami's not proving they can move the ball. You should stream NFL games, please. I might. Curly Toes, I might start doing that. I know I'm definitely not going to do the Super Bowl, though. All right, here we go. Extra offensive lineman in the game. Ooh, hand it off the fullback. Touchdown, Indiana. Yo, that's a big time drive right there. I think they went like 95 yards. Well-oiled machine. Carson Beck gonna have to do something. Miami defense curled them on toes. TD. Hey, that was a good call because sometimes just hand it off to your fullback. Like it catches the linebackers a little bit flat-footed sometimes because it hits a little quicker than when you get that deep handoff to the tailback. Yo, that 3rd down and 8 call was probably the best call of the whole drive. I forgot all about that when they ran it up the middle on 3rd and 8, and I think Buddy popped it for like 15. I can't even lie, man. Indiana plays a good brand of football. Like it's good to watch. Yeah, it could have popped out. Miami defense not soft by any means at all. Like Miami defense definitely has played well. For real. I mean, I know they didn't gave up 10 points, but Miami's defenses look good. But that was a big time drive right there. Miami has 26 yards of total offense. Carson Beck, what you gonna do? I see you, Greg. Cross don't do NFL because there's no pro team into Tuscaloosa. I like that, Greg, man. I like that. I might do the game on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. It depends how the streaming goes on Saturday. All right, Miami. What you gonna do? You got to respond, Miami. Hand off to Fletcher. About a 5-yard gain. Yeah, Miami got to get something going right here. They got to get it synced. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. It's a Carson Beck down right here. I don't know. It's compressed set, though. Just hand it off to Fletcher. Ooh. Ooh, he had a crease and he tripped. 3rd and short. Let's see. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Fletcher. Ooh, got stuffed again. No, Miami. Oh, no. You got to punt it off. You can't go for it. You got to punt it off. Man, 3 and out. You going to go for it on your own 30? You're on your own 34? Man, it's going to take some huge balls right here to go for this. Oh, they going for it. Okay. Hey, if they get stuff right here, that might do it. Here we go. This might do it right here. I think they might try and draw them off sides. Oh, no, they're running it. Holy stuff. I don't know. It's close. It's close. It's close. It's close. This real close. We got to get a measurement here. This close right here. Bro, how do you not measure right there? How do you not measure? Bro, that's way too close to not measure right there. Let me see. I don't know. That's, to me, you got to measure right there. That's too close. Play action. Deep over route. Nice. There you go, Carson Beck. There you go. Did I not tell you Indiana was bullying them up front? Curly toes. The same thing I'm thinking. Like, to me, that had to be a measurement. It was too close. That's a really good throw right there by Carson Beck. There you go, Miami. They just eyeballed it. I guess they can't eyeball it in that championship game. All right, Malachi Tony with a little tunnel screen. Good defense. Hey, as long as you don't spoil it, Grimy, we're good. All right, 2nd and 8. They trying to get that job to AI in the future. Honestly, I feel like they could do it now. Just put like a GPS chip in the ball, and you can know exactly where the ball is. Like, to me, that makes perfect sense. Because a lot of times, man, they can't see where the ball is. Curly toes. No, I know Grimey's over there too. Yeah, Grimy definitely in here. Palm River. Yeah, like to me, it just makes sense. Put a little GPS tracker inside the ball and you know exactly where it is all game. Maybe I don't count because I'm mod. Could be Grimy. Because I got on across all the channels is 18 people. Rafucho, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope your holidays were well. Hope you're doing good on this Monday. Know you ready for some UFC too, brother. Crossing me like Danny DeVito or Arnold and twins, but he's black and I'm not fat. Oh, that's a good one right there, Grimer. All right, let me look at these stats real quick. So Miami still is 0-5 on third down. I got to do something about that. Let's see what else. Beck's got 43 yards passing. Fletcher's got 26 yards rushing. Start of the game's Indiana's defense. Hey, but curly toes, if you keep showing up for streams, you'll definitely become a mod for sure. You gotta curly toes. You gotta keep showing up for streams, and I can make you a mod. That's how you get to be a mod. All right, 2nd and 8. Ooh, good tackle right there. TFL right there. 3rd long. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. It's a big 3rd down right here. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, Malachi. Tony. Nope. Oh, it ain't Tony. It's Marion, the other one. Short. Gotta kick the field goal right here. Oh, they keeping the offense out there though. Curly Toes said, I don't want to be a mod. I just like Snoop Dogg streams. I appreciate it, Curly Toes. I appreciate it. 4th and 2 right here. What do you call right here if you're Miami? Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. Think about it. What would you do, chat? You going for it on 4th and 2 or you kicking a long 50-yard field goal? Yeah, they're walking the kicker out there. Because you got to get some points. Because Indiana gets the ball coming out of half. So, because if you get stuff right here, I've been thinking about setting a Discord up, like a server, just for my subs. We can talk like UFC, football, basketball. I think I might need to do that. So that way we can talk all sports. All right. 50-yard attempt right here. All right, from 50. He's got a boot. Oh, off the upright. That's tough. That's tough. No points. But he's got a good leg, though, but just hit the upright. Doink. I don't think they. Nah, just hand it off. Timeout. Nah, they're going in the half. He's going to have nightmares. Yeah, especially if they lose by 3. Oh, that's a first down. They might throw a Hail Mary right here. Call a timeout. Yeah, I would throw a Hail Mary right here at least. Neil, not worth getting Mendoza hurt. I don't know. I throw a Hail Mary right here. Yeah, I think you got to throw a Hail Mary right here. I mean, they're on the 50. Mendoza should be able to get the ball to the end zone. Five seconds. It might hit a little out route right here. Incomplete. All right, that's halftime. That's a good first half football. 10-0 Indiana. Story of the first half, though, the defenses. That was a very good first half of football by Indiana right there. Miami's still in this game, though. Palm River, yeah, Indiana gets the ball out of half. Let me look at these stats real quick. Let's see. Team stats. All right. So, story of the game. Miami is 0 of 6 on third down. They got 69 yards of total offense. right under 12 minutes time possession. Like the Indiana defense is just the story of the game. Because I mean, Mendoza's got 116 yards passing. They got 53 yards rushing. So that's really the tell. It's the Indiana defense. All right, time to smoke some weed. Let's fucking go. Absolutely, Grammy. Absolutely. Indiana's mean the moment so far. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like Indiana's been looking like this all year for real. Snoop, I'm gonna ask you on Discord. Is that okay? Yeah, it's cool, brother. You can have me. I'm gonna look into setting up a server this week though. Hopefully it's not too complicated. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me see what that poll is looking like. Oh, the poll is 50-50 now. I can't end it at 50-50. I know some people in there have been voting and then they go and vote the other way. Let's see. Go to, oops, wrong thing. All right, box score. Carson Beck, 6 of 10. Fletcher's averaging 2.9 yards a carry. Look at this defense. Baines got 4 tackles. Mesidor is kind of quiet though. He's goose eggs. Man, Indiana just plays clean. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. Let me go over here and do that. I'll be right back. Give me a second. All right. I'm back. Let's see what we got going on. Indiana gave up the fewest first half yards in college football playoff title game. Really? They did better than Georgia did against TCU. Then turn the mic off. He over there smoking a blunt. Grammy, why are you trying to come blow up my situation over here, dog? You know, I'm having a nice night, just enjoying the chat, enjoying the game, and you got to come over here and just put me on blast, dog. I think I can hear him fighting for his life in the bathroom. Dang, dog. I go away for like a couple minutes and y'all just all on me in the chat. That's how we doing it? I thought we was cool. Grime, you're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot. 63 total yards. I know one thing. Indiana's not Indiana, but Miami's gonna have to get a stop on that first possession. Because if Indiana goes and gets any points, it's not gonna be good. I'm not even laughing at you, Grammy. Not even laughing at that. Man, all that zone coverage Indiana playing and making it tough on Carson Beck. And then they bringing pressure too. Useless, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Good to see you here as always. Hope you're doing well. Bro, I like coming over there when you're streaming, bro. Like your energy, I love your energy, bro. Like you do a really good job, man. Keep it up, brother, for real. We're cool, just what I heard. Did you see the 3-9 roughing the passer cross? Signetti was I did see a couple. I saw the one that should have been targeted on the zone read. I saw that one, and I think he got hit. I did see him get hit a couple more times on balls he got out. I thought I counted two, but if he said three, I might have missed it though. God bless. I'm watching this game. Let's fucking go Super Bowl soon. Bro, who's your NFL team? Or you not have a dog in the NFL playoffs anymore? You just looking forward to the Super Bowl? I was trying to remember three, but he's autistic, so I trust him. Hey, Signetti is a character though. Like the faces he make and whatnot. I'm new to the NFL. I like the Bengals, but I don't have a dog in the race. Okay, that's what's up. I don't have an NFL team either, so I get it. I just enjoy watching it. College football and UFC are like neck and neck for me though. All right. Go back over here. Toothless Tuscaloosa. Grimy, that's where greatness is. That's called Title Town. Title Town, brother. Way more titles than Michigan, Grimy. Way more titles. Remember that. Let's see what we got. So, chat, what y'all think Miami got to do in the second half to get it done? I think on defense, they got to start getting after Mendoza. Like, they can't have all these easy access throws on first down where they can pick up like 7 to 9 yards. Oh, Curly Toes added me? Let's see what we got here. Curly Toes, I got you, brother. I got you. There you go. I got you, Curly Toes. Yeah, exactly. Remember that, Grimy. Remember who's got way more titles than your Michigan Wolverines. Paku, what's going on? Good to see you. I know you looking forward to some UFC this weekend, just like me. Hey, have y'all jumped on the Paramount Plus app and like just looked around at it? I kind of like it a little bit, straight up. Like, obviously, it's different from the ESPN app, but I actually kind of like the Paramount app. Yeah, I got you, Curly Toes. Paku, tell me who you got in the main event at UFC 324. Grimy, I want to hear who you got in the main event. Useless, I want to hear who you got too. Y'all got to let me know who y'all got in the main event. Whatever you were you need to send me some. Dog, chill, Grimy. It ain't like what you got up there in Michigan, though, dog. You get I know your quality is definitely so Grimy. You going with Patty? Really? Okay. I'm assuming you think he gonna sub Gaethje. Grimy, I can't stand Patty Pimblett, dog. Like, I've seen Patty fight in person too. I'm just not a Patty fan, and I'm a big Gaethje guy. So Curly Toes, yes, he cheers for Michigan and everything Michigan. So he likes the Lions, the Michigan Wolverines, the Detroit Red Wings, and Detroit Tigers, and the Pistons. Pimlet pre-tape. I'm still taping up the prelims. I got you. You gotta do your deep dive. You gotta get prepared for this weekend, brother. I feel it. I can't either, but I'm not a fan either. Yeah, I feel you. I'm a big Gaethje guy. I'm a big Gaethje guy. Even though I understand, like his limb abilities, where he's, if Patty gets him on the ground, fights a wrap. Like I've come to terms with it. But I'm just hoping Gaethje keeps it standing. And I don't know. I'm around with Justin Gaethje, man. Even though I think Ilya Taporia does bad things to Gaethje, but real Michigan fan, 100%. Yeah, I'll definitely give you that, Grimy. You support all the Michigan squads. Well, not all the college ones, but you know what I mean. But the Tigers hold a special place in my heart, though. Patty is big for the division too. He is, but when I saw them facing off, he's just a little bit bigger than Gaethje. He ain't like he don't have a massive size advantage over Gaethje. Like, let me pull up some stats real quick. Let me jump over here. Ooh, Patty's got a 3-inch reach advantage. Patty's takedown accuracy is only 29% though, Grimy. I just think Gaethje gonna keep it on the feet. Curly toes, like you was doing so good. Now you over here just jumping on with Grimy with all this Michigan stuff. Like, trust me, Grimy gonna let me know all the time that Michigan won a 2024 championship. And now we're gonna have to hear about it. Come on, Grimy, go get it out your system, dog. Just get it out, you know. Bruh, dude, what are we? What Grimy? Oh my god, that's the year we retire saving, bro. we're not hearing that, man. Like Grimy, you know we had y'all, bro. Useless says I'll go Patty, but I'm nervous. Blake Corum, Grimy, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hated Blake Corum, dog. Hated Blake Corum. Like that long touchdown run I think he got against us, and then he caught another touchdown like out of the backfield too, bro. Blake Corum went off against us. I hated it. Lazy Bed in the building. Good to see you in here, Lazy. Says Gaethje's a gunslinger from a bygone era, an era when men went to the birthday parties of dictators' sons and threatened retirement if they weren't gifted title shots. Hey, he did it and he got it, Lazy. I got to ride with the highlight though. I got to ride with him. I'm super nervous, and I know he could get subbed. Like if Patty get him on the ground, man, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be super nervous. I'm just not a believer in Patty. That play call from the Bama Michigan game never made sense. Milroe like froze. Well, you got to think the snaps have been bad like all game, and it was another bad snap in that play. Like it threw off the timing of that play, Grimy. And like y'all got penetration like straight away. It was just all bad from the beginning. Curly Toes said, "Hella mods right now." Hey, my usual crew, man. When they usually always show up. So you know, if you always showing up for me, I'm definitely gonna make you a mod, for real. Because Grimy's always showing up. Lazy Bear's always showing up. And Curly Toes, it kind of popped off for me. I know you're not knowledgeable on UFC, but I'll try and like help you out. But so I would stream like Dana White's Contender Series. It's kind of like a show they do on Tuesday nights where they'll have like 5-6 fights. And if the fighter win, they're fighting literally for a chance to win a contract to join the UFC. So if you win your fight, you have a good performance, you get a contract. And I just started live streaming that, and people just started showing up for the live streams each week, and it just grew. And that's how everybody's a mod in here, because it'd be the same group of characters. While I'm doing my stuff, hit that like button, run it up. My man, Lazy, my man. And Lazy, I got to get over there, man. I've missed y'all's last few shows, man. I saw y'all were doing something like here kind of recently, and I think I saw your post, and I liked the post, but I think like by the time I read it, y'all already had the stream. And Lazy, didn't y'all start a verdict group too, right? Not a verdict, but a Tapology group. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I joined the Tapology group. Curly Toes getting in on the UFC talk. I see you. I don't know who wins, Justin Gaethje or Patty Pimblett, because Patty has less losses, but Justin has more wins. Curly Toes, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna make you a UFC fan. Curly Toes, do you have Paramount Plus? Ah, dang, man. Bro, when you were explaining, a stupid ad popped up. My bad, dog. Dang. We started doing live instead of premieres over the break. Our schedule has been wonky. I get it in on top of it with Danger Mouse being, across the pond. I know that definitely makes it tough. All right, so Grimy, halftime's ending now. So you got perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, here we go. Kickoff by Miami. It's a touchback. All right, let's see what changes were made at halftime by both teams. All right, here we go. Ooh, first down run play, run blitz. But he gets back to the line of scrimmage, though. So no game. All right, so Miami gets a starting cornerback. That'll help out. Yeah, look at the corners now. Everybody's impressed now. Yeah. No more. They're going to cover one right here. Oh, sack. Mesidor. There you go. It's his first time doing something tonight. I think that's his first tackle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what that tight man-to-man coverage does right there. Throws off that timing. All right, it's third and long right here. Just hand the ball off. Punt it off. Oh, face mask. That's a face mask. Yeah, that's going to be a first down. Wow, that's a terrible penalty. That's a penalty you cannot have right there. Third and long, they run a draw play and get a face mask. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough one. That's tough. He didn't even have to do that. He wasn't going to make the play. But I know that was instinctual for him to reach out, though. Wait, what's the difference between lightweight, bantamweight, and heavyweight? All right, so lightweight's 155 pounds, bantamweight's 135 pounds, and heavyweight is over 205, but under 265. Yeah, that's an awful penalty, Grimy. That's a nice play on first down, though. There, yeah, lazy. You got it. You got it. Yo, I like y'all in the chat, man. Y'all trying to put Curly Toes on game, get him into the UFC, man. We're gonna make a UFC fan out of him. Lane, what's going on? Good to see you. Get rid of it. Lane says, I hated to bet against the Canes, but glad I did. It's still early, though, Lane. It's still early. Still a lot of game left to play. Left to be played. My bad. Yeah. To me, it's looking like the answer from Miami. You got to play a lot of man coverage. A lot of man coverage from Miami the second half. Tight man coverage, too. Third and 9 right here. See what we got. Step up. Got him. Got him. Yep. Ruben Bain. Ooh, Lane took the under. Grimy took the over, Lane, at 42. I know at game time it was like 47 and a half. Yo, that's really good defense right there. Really good defense. Also, what is main prelim cards and early prelims? So early prelims are like the first 1 or 2 fights on the card. Then the prelims are the fights after that, but before the main card. The main card usually are like the big name fighters that you know. Malachi Tony gets a decent return right there. Looks like he got about 15 on that return. Lane took the under at 48. I know you feeling really good about that, Lane. Hey, Curly Toes, you getting some good information from Lazy Bed right there. Lazy Bed's a wealth of knowledge. And while you at it, Curly Toes, go on over there to subscribe to Just Bleed Radio. That's Lazy Bed's YouTube channel. Go on over there and make sure you sub up. Got some ball watchers over there. Some really good content over there at Just Bleed Radio. Lane says Alex Pereira, favorite fighter. Favorite? It's tough. Max Holloway for Lazy? Favorite. Man. Lazy, anytime, brother. Anytime. You good with me, bro. Anytime. You, Danger Mouse, Dave, everybody over there, y'all always been good to me, man. So I'll always support JBR, bro. Can't believe I wasn't subbed to Lazy. It's been Remy. That's good. That's good, Lane. That's some more good content over there. Lane, how you feeling about the card this weekend? Lazy, how you feeling about the card this weekend? I mean, on these commercials, y'all can definitely, let me know what y'all think about the UFC this weekend. Oh, Max Holloway's a lightweight. He's a lightweight now, Curly Toes, but he used to be a featherweight. He just moved up to lightweight. But check us out after across the stream. I see you, Lazy. I appreciate it. Lazy. Helping the algorithm. All right, this commercial's finally about over. So excited UFC is back. Lane, I cannot agree more with you. Cannot agree more. 6 weeks is too long. I can do 4 weeks, but 6 weeks is just entirely too long. All right, here we go, Miami. You got to do something on offense now. Carson Beck got to get going. Fletcher got to do something. Miami's in 11 personnel. Straight drop black. Little check down. I'm pretty fired up. Losing Kaylin versus Amanda hurt, but I'm excited to see how everything looks. Me too. I'm looking forward to seeing how the presentation goes on Paramount Plus. Lazy, what's the fight you're looking forward to most on the prelims? So UFC is wrestling basically? Nah, UFC it's all martial arts, curly toes, wrestling, stand-up, Muay Thai, boxing, Fletcher, house call. We got a ball game, people. We got a ball game. Miami's back in it. That's what they needed. That is exactly what they needed right there. That's a big time run right there by Fletcher. Big time run. We got a game now, people. We got a game. The momentum has completely flipped now. We got a game now. Curly Toes is excited. I see it. Just a little outside zone. Yep, outside zone. Safety took a terrible angle. Number one took a terrible angle. Brand new ball game. I just checked the channel. What's a UFC draft? A UFC draft? A UFC draft. And can we do it when I understand more? A UFC draft. I don't even know. What curly toes? What exactly are you talking about? Like, tell me what you see. I'll see if I can figure out what you're talking about. Oh, a fantasy draft. Curly, I like BKFC, which is bare knuckle boxing. It's really fast paced. Yeah, Curly, that's another one. Oh, the JBR fantasy draft. Oh, okay. So yeah. I have no idea what it is, Curly. That's over on Laser have to explain that. A UFC fantasy league would be fun. It would, Grimer, for real. That's just a little thing we do on our channel. It's like a personal competition. Oh, I got you, Lazy. Okay, that's cool. Because I thought he was talking about my channel. I was like, what? But yeah, BKFC is another good one, Curly. Do you like boxing? Because BKFC is just boxing with no gloves. What happened to Khalil Ben, 67 for Indiana, that used to play for CU? That's a good question. Let me check something real quick. Roster. Let's see. I'm about to pull up their roster real quick. All right, 67. He's still there. He's still there. Let's see. My dad loves boxing. Hey, well, I'm telling you, you should definitely check out BKFC. BKFC is it's a different animal. All right, we got a kickoff right here. It's probably gonna be another touchback. Yep. So Lazy says we draft fighters at the start of the year, have a point system, track them throughout the year, winner gets a prize and bragging rights at the end. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, here we go, Indiana. What you gonna do, Indiana? We got a game, people. That's a nice run right there on first down. 15 yards. That's a nice run. He especially likes it when there's well, if he likes that, you definitely need to show your dad BKFC. Curly Toes. I have a feeling your dad will love it. All right, Indiana, what you gonna do? I haven't been seeing him on the fit. Me either. Because he definitely ain't in there. Nice little 4-yard gain right there on first down. Hey, number one for Indiana runs so hard. All right, Grimy telling me to check Discord. Let's see what we got. Who is that? Let's see. Ah, man, get that out of here, man. Nobody want to see that, Grimy. Yo, Indiana getting physical. All right, leaving about 3rd and 3 right here. My number one pick for 2020 sites fight Saturday, the silent assassin, baby. Atiba Gautier. Yeah, that's a full-grown man right there, Lazy. What is the greatest Olympian of all time wearing at the Natty? I'm not even doing this with you right now. 3rd and 3. Comes a blitz. Got to get rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. That's a drop. Wow, that's a tough drop right there. That's a real tough drop. That's tough. Kurt Angle's at the game? I wouldn't doubt it, Lazy. Kurt Angle. Yeah, Grimy. That's the greatest Olympian, Kurt Angle. Well done. Well, hey, and it's perfect that Lazy Man is the person that would say that. The Buckeye in here, that's perfect, Lazy. That's the comment of the chat so far. Comment of the chat right there. Oh, man, that's good. That's good. Well done, Lazy. Well done. So curly toes, I don't have a Discord server. I'm just on there. I'm gonna have to make one though. If you win a gold medal with a broke neck, you're pretty great. I'm just saying. Well said, Lazy. Well said. Man, that drop was costly on third down. Indiana needs to stop. This is a crucial possession from It is, because Miami got all the momentum right now. Indiana's got all the momentum. And then Miami just popped that big run for the touchdown last drive as well. And Indiana decides to punt it away. Because I have the game on my TV and then I have it on the computer. That's how I'm able to listen to it. But the TV is even further behind. Yeah, crazy. If he took a step or two and then lost it, would have been a fumble. Needs to lock. Yeah, and he one of their best receivers too, Surratt. That's a tough drop right there. Because he had the first down. All right, here we go. 12 personnel. No gain. All right. This is a Carson Beck down right here. 2nd and 9. You gotta get a decent game right here to make third and manageable. You don't want to be third and long. All right, now they're playing zone. Oh, inaccurate throw. Carson Beck. That was a gimme throw, too. It was wide open. That was a gimme throw. Like, that was a gimme throw. Inaccurate throw. It probably would have picked up a first down. All right, here we go. Oh, good play by the DB. Yo, these defenses, man, they big time. Both defenses are playing well. That's good. That's good coverage. That's good. That's a good play right there. 3 and out. Got to punt it off. Good defense by Indiana. Not a great punt, though. Not a great punt. Ben don't break with the D line and hey, both defenses have played really well tonight. Indiana just has given up really that the long touchdown run is about the only thing they gave up all night. And the Miami defense played well too. Step up, got him. Got him. Yo, those edge rushers showing up from Miami now. Mesidor and Bain showing up. They trying to take over the game. Ooh, just double swat at the hands. Right tackle's got no chance. All right, here we go. 2nd and 18. Miami's look like they're playing cover. Now they're getting the split safety. That's a good run. 3rd and long. I gotta be honest, man. This defense tonight has been phenomenal. All right, here we go. All right, changing protection. They're probably gonna have to chip on Mesidor. Back shoulder. Is that not pass interference? Ooh. Referees letting them play on the outside. Indiana's just that team with no holes. Yeah, they have no holes, but hey, Miami is giving them everything they want. All it takes is one play, and they can pop another run. Surratt needs to be benched. And down at the 6. Hey, that was definitely a handful of jersey, but they letting them play out there, Grimy. But yeah, Surratt gotta figure something out. It's tough to bench in Palm River because I mean Surratt been one of their guys all year. Lazy says, I hope Dana and McMahon are there scouting Michigan's like 6-string D lineman. He could use some fresh heavyweights. Hey, you ain't lying. Gail Stevenson be in the UFC here pretty soon, though. I'm curious to see how he does in the UFC because I think he's a bit undersized, kind of like DC was. That's true. You should know that by now. He's not going to get the calls like it's a regular season. Yeah, it's different. They're going to let you play in that championship game. Lazy, I've said it. If you're a failed college lineman, you need to start training MMA. I've seen it's been a couple of football players getting the MMA. Greg Hardy, obviously. The dude that was with the Jaguars, that was a heavyweight, had the dreads with the big beard. I can't think of Buddy's name. He got knocked out by maybe it was Pinto or Talashin Teixeira. One of them knocked him out in his last fight. Y'all know who I'm talking about? I think he's like 6'5", 6'6". I can't think of Buddy's name though. Austin Lane. Yeah. Him. Another one was Chase Sherman. Like he was a football player in college. Torres Finney was a football player in college too. He was a fullback in college. I saw the safety Ben from CU got a tryout last week with WWE. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, football is a nice little it translates well to professional wrestling too. Austin Lane. That's exactly who I was talking about. Sean Jordan back in the day used to play for the Saints, I believe. Matt Mitrione, yep. Matt Mitrione, yep. Also, football translate to NASCAR. I know it's a bit left field, but they have no issues tossing tires or communicating with headsets. That's a solid point. But if you down there in that pit, though, you got to be moving fast, Palm River. They got you on that clock. All right, Miami starting on the 7. Brendan Schaub played in the league, and Eric Anderson. Yeah, I forgot all about Eric Anderson. He's still in the UFC too. Ooh, nice physical run right there by Fletcher for about 4. Cross favorite wrestler was Booker T. Bro, you know I was rocking with Booker T, Grammy. Harlem Heat? Absolutely, brother. Him and Stevie Ray. You already know what time it was, dog. I want to see an F1 driver in MMA. Their reaction time is insane. Lazy, I don't think they could make a flyweight. Because I know those guys like small, right? Those dudes might have to fight at like atom weight. Grimy, you remember Ahmed Johnson back in the day in WWE? Malachi Tony can't pick up the first down. It's another stop. Yo, Indiana's defense legit. 4th down, you got to punt it off. You can't go for this. True, can't be the 2023 Buffs O-line slower than molasses. Palm River, you're not wrong at all, brother. F1 drivers have those mega neck muscles. Harlem Heat, the most banging theme song. Facts, Lazy. Facts. Harlem Heat was where it was at. Oh, they blocked the punt. That's a touchdown. Oh, no. No, Miami. That's huge. That's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. Bro, Indiana's going to do it, man. That is crazy. No. You didn't ruin it, Grimy. It had already happened. I already saw it. Lazy Bear says, Ahmed Johnson, the Pearl River Plunge. You already know, Lazy. Hey, Ahmed Johnson was my dude back in the day. The extra point, doink, but went in, though. Grimy giving spoiler alerts. He's been pretty good, Lane. I don't know why he's starting to do it now, but luckily it had already happened. Luckily. Another win for the Big Ten. Thank you, Grimy. We appreciate it. If they win, special teams coach getting man. If Indiana win, everybody getting a bonus. They go from where they were to possibly win a national championship. Everybody getting bonuses. Indiana catching the breaks. Hey, good teams get breaks. Wait, can anyone see my chat? Yeah, few people can see it, Curly. And Curly, make sure you get on over there to Making the Walk MMA. Give him a sub too. That's the homie. Me and him do a live stream every Monday at 5:15 Eastern. And we're actually doing it tomorrow at 5:15 Eastern. It's called Crosswalk. Go on over there and give him a sub. And we're shouting out Ahmed Johnson. We got a shout out for Root too. I forgot all about Farouk. Lazy bit. Trying to think who else I like from back in the day. Some old school wrestlers. I like Lex Luger. All right, 1st and 10, Miami. What you gonna do? Yo, this Miami offense got to do something. Play action. Check down the Fletcher. Picks up about 8. Fletcher with a little outside zone. Another big run. Another big run. Only crosswalk. Yeah, we do it. We do it every Monday. And then I usually stream on the weekends too. Like during football season, I'd always do college football at noon. And then I would stream UFC at night. And then sometimes during the week, I jump on the stream as well with some buddies over across the pond in the UK. We do like a preview show on Fridays if I can make it. Play action. Oh, big hit by the safety right there. Oh, that's the corner. Lazy Bear says, I met Lex Luger when I was a little ass kid. He did the Lex Express tour. Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, that's a big hit. Good hit. Macho Man. All right, they pick up about 4 on 2nd down. Ultimate Warrior. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I was a big NWO Wolfpack guy. I really liked the Wolfpack back in the day, WCW. Goldberg. I was a big Goldberg fan. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 for Miami. Nowhere to go. Carson back gets flush. Oh, finds a receiver, though. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 35. Curly Toes, that's Making a Walk channel right there. Definitely get on over there. Give him a sub, too. That's the homie right there. Macho Man was an athlete, too. Played for the Reds. That's what's up. I didn't know that. I definitely did not know that, Lazy. Go to empty, little tunnel screen. Ah, he's down. Macho Man's promos were, yes, they were, dog. He was like Michael Irvin in wrestling. Cheddarhead, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. How's the game? Bro, the game's been good, man. It's been a defensive struggle. Both defenses really showed up. Indiana just went up 10. They just blocked a punt for a touchdown. And now Miami's driving. But it's been a good game, though, brother. Malachi Tony got open space. Uh-oh. Don't get me started on 90s WCW. That's my bro. I was right there with you, Lazy. I was right there with you, dog. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, the Wolfpack, bro. I was all about the Wolfpack back in the day. Yeah, they got it to the 12, Grammy. About 3 yards, right there on first down for Fletcher. Yo, this is a good response by Miami right here. Goldberg is in my top 3. Another former football player. Yeah, you're right. He did at Georgia. I forgot all about that. Sting. Yep, Sting's another one. Bret the Hitman Hart. Another good one. What about me? What about Raven? I remember Raven. Quote the Raven nevermore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Miami. Miami's starting to lean on Indiana a little bit now. That's going to be the end of the third right there. Fourth quarter. It's been a good game so far. If Miami can go down here and punch it in, make it a 1-score game. I'm getting flooded with channels of UFC. That's good, Curly. We're gonna get you into it. Hey, it's a very niche community, so we're all about growing it. We're all about growing a community. Because if you like football, it's a natural transition. It's just even more violence. If you like that part of football. I said I'll just close my eyes for a minute before the game started. Famous last words, Cheddarhead. Famous last words. It's near fourth quarter. Yeah, bro. Famous last words. Raven was that dude. He had Mensa certified genius level. Really? I did not know that. Bro, Lazy be knowing like all the info, bro. Like the info that's just not readily available, like in the fine print information. Surprised he don't know dude social security number over there. But Cheddarhead, you woke up at the perfect timing because I got a feeling this fourth quarter is gonna be good. But yeah, Curly Toes, do you have Paramount Plus? Has anyone ever donated to you? It happens every once in a while. I mean, as you see, I'm a small channel. But yeah, it happens every once in a while, every blue moon. So Curly Toes, the reason why I asked for you had Paramount Plus is because the UFC just went to Paramount Plus. All right, 3rd and 1 right here from Miami. Fletcher touchdown. That's a really nice play design right there. Really nice play design. Touchdown Miami. It's still a game. Lady said he recently just had a documentary come out the last month. It's called Nevermore. I'm about to check that out. Appreciate it. Yeah, Curly, you got to get it before Saturday because it's a fight this Saturday. It's the first numbered card back in the new year. Remember Glacier with the Sub-Zero mask? He'd come out and they do the blue laser lights. It used to blow my mind. Hey, wrestling was amazing back then, Lazy, because we were like so young and impressionable. Yo, Miami's hanging around. Like it legit feels like it's been Indiana's game, but Miami just hanging around, hanging around. Damn, Miami's defense must be doing really good, keeping Mendoza in check. Yeah, the last few drives, man, they've been getting after him. Bain and Mesidor didn't start to get after him. In the first half, they couldn't really do much, though. But both defenses play real well, Cheddarhead. Let's see what Indiana does on this drive. Indiana hasn't been in sync since that 95-yard drive. It's a big possession right here for Indiana. About 2. You can feel the intensity and the anxiety turn up a little bit in this game for sure. That's a name I remember. Ming. I remember Ming. All right, 2nd and 8. They're running it again. Oh, it spits. Yo, these running backs for Indiana run physical. Sheesh. I was a Rey Mysterio guy too. I definitely liked Rey Mysterio back in the day. It's been 30 years. I can still remember all these finishing moves. Facts. I used to watch, used to like Eddie Guerrero off the top rope. RPO. Ooh, hey, that corner almost jumped that RPO right there. Do I watch UFC men, women, or both? We watch it all, brother. We watch it all. 2025 was actually a really good year for the UFC women. There was a lot of good chick fights in 2025. Uh-oh. Little bubble screen into the boundary. Lazy going back to childhood in here tonight. All right, 1st and 10 for Indiana. Little play action. Mendoza gets a yard. Wait, is there beef in the UFC? Curly toes. Of course there's beef in the UFC. They got to fight each other for a living. It's just like wrestling, but they're actually fighting. And it's becoming like wrestling more and more by the day, believe it or not. Little inside zone. Another 4 yards. Man was on live TV getting impressionable kids to say, toss my salad. It was a different world. Bro, they could not do that stuff nowadays. They could not. Like all the chicks on there, like Trish Stratus and how they was looking, man. What a time to be alive. Pulling out my rocking chair and a glass of sweet tea. All right, 3rd and 5. It's a big 3rd down right here. Going single high safety. Tough timing. That should have been a hold. Let's see the replay. Oh, yeah, that's a hold. That's a hold. Yeah, that's a hold. All right, 4th and 5. Tough call right here. They got to hurry up. Only 10 seconds left. Got to hurry up. Signetti takes a timeout. Got to get the right play call. Adesanya versus Pereira beat. Ooh, curly toes. I'm going to give you another one. John Jones, Daniel Cormier. That's one you want to check out. I want you to check out Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, and Habib. Check out all of those curly toes. And chat, y'all can start dropping some fights for him to watch too. But yeah, make sure you go ahead and get Paramount Plus so you're ready for Saturday, curly toes. So you can be locked in. Volkanovski versus Holloway beef. I wouldn't say they had beef. It just was very competitive. Because, I mean, at the time, they were like the top 2 fighters in the division's history. If you're short on time, watch Nunes versus Cyborg. Yeah, that's a good one to watch. You short on time. Any Justin Gaethje fight. Good call, Cheddar. Just look up Justin Gaethje and just pick any random fight. It don't even matter. Yuri Prohaska, that's another dude. Just type in his name. Watch any Yuri Prohaska fight. That's another good guy to watch. And that's Jiri and then Good luck on you're gonna have to Google his last name, how to spell. I think it's like Prochaza, maybe. I know somebody in the chat will let me know. I've genuinely never encountered someone who wanted to become an MMA fan and was asking what fights to watch or history to learn. I wouldn't know where to start. Hey, but I like seeing everybody in the chat like dropping the knowledge, though. I appreciate that. Nick Diaz versus Paul Daly. Now, if you got a bunch of time, the fights you need to watch is Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker. If you got a lot of time, that's the fight you want to watch. All right, fourth down. Oh, it's awesome. I've just never seen this in a while. All right, here we go. They're going single high safety. They playing man coverage. Back shoulder. Good catch. Yo. When they needed a big time throw, that's a big time throw right there. That's a big time throw. Man, that's a phenomenal throw. Chat ahead. Yeah, you like Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier. That's my go-to. Anybody trying to get into another one's Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler. That's another one. All right, here we go, Indiana. Let's see what you got. You're about to get back to the run game. Inside zone. Physical run, about 5 yards. Nick Diaz versus Daly is my favorite round in MMA. That Ewo fight, bro. The Ewo Baranowski and Ebo Aslan. Oh my, bro. That fight was phenomenal, dog. Inside zone, nowhere to go. Third and about 4. If I'm recommending one fight to explain why we watch, I say Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald too. Yeah, that's another good one, Lazy. What's a good fight? Is Shogun Hua? Is it Dan Henderson Shogun Hua? Is that the one I'm talking about? Like Shogun's got a phenomenal fight with somebody. I think it's Shogun and Dan Henderson. I think. Mendoza, too high. Fourth down. They're gonna go for it again. Gaethje versus Michael Johnson is good to watch too. Yeah, that's another good one. Cheddar. Gaethje broke Michael Johnson, and Michael Johnson like rocked Gaethje bad too in that fight. Hendo rules the back. Yeah, that's the one. Indiana's gonna use another timeout. You want to see the most awe-inspiring performance? Holloway versus Cater. No, Holloway beat the brakes off of Cater. They got set ahead. I'm with you. You would think they got to kick this, especially the way the defense has been playing. I know Miami's, done a little better in the second half, but man, they're going for it again. This is tough right here. They're going to throw another back shoulder. They get a single high safety again. I watched that fight last night. I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of the times I like to just watch dudes just get beat up like bad. Like Volk, Korean Zombie. I go back and watch that from time to time. Or what's another one? All right, here we go. 4th and 5. Quarterback draw. Mendoza, first down. Touchdown, man. Oh my God, what a run. Oh my God, bro. That's a hell of a run right there by Mendoza. That's a lot of effort too. He put his body on the line. He took a big shot in the back. He took a really big shot in the back. What a run. Shedhead, I told you this game was good, dog. Bro, the effort right there from your quarterback. That's why he the Heisman Trophy winner, dog. That fight still gives me goosebumps talking to the commentary booth in the silent arena as he's punching Cater in the face. Slipping shots, bobbing and weaving. Yo. Any more fights to watch? John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson won. Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev won. What else? Some more good fights. Gaethje, Dustin Poirier won. Some more good fights. Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, Pat Berry, Chet Congo. That's another good one. If you want to see a beating, Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson. If you want to see a beating, you want to see somebody with a chin that's just crazy. Justin Gaethje, Tony Ferguson. Nazim Sadikov, Mota. That's another one you probably need to watch too. Nazim Sadikov versus what's Mota's first name? Is it Nicholas Mota? Oh, I got another one for you. Leonard Garcia and Korean Zombie. That's another one. Nicholas Mota. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker. Yeah, that's a good one. Yo, that was a phenomenal run by Mendoza. But yeah, make sure you put Ebo Aslan on there versus Iwo Baranowski. Put that on there too. If you ain't got much time, throw that on. If you got like a couple minutes, put that one on. Man, that effort by Mendoza is crazy. You ain't gonna lose when your quarterback making runs like that. Honestly, you can find most all those in various places on YouTube. We haven't named anything too obscure. Yeah, you'll be able to find all those real easy. How does Mendoza's play style translate to the NFL? I don't know. That's an interesting one. Jax, for real. Because I mean, he gonna go somewhere where they need a lot of help. So I don't know. I'll throw Janeway Lee versus Joanna in there. The greatest women's fight ever, right there. The greatest women's fight ever, right there. Weili Zhang, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Here we go, Miami. You gotta respond, Miami. You gotta respond. Check down. Malachi Tony, 9 yards. Notice I didn't even try to spell her last name. Bro, I already know. What I would have did, I probably would have tried it like to see if autocorrect would have did it. Fletcher would. Yeah, I don't even think Apple will help you out right there, lazy, because it's so long. But I got you though. Nobody spell that shit. Oh my God, you are not wrong, Jax, at all, brother. All right, here we go. First and 10, Miami. Little fake screen, all day to throw. Incomplete. Good D. Yeah, everybody's covered. Second and 10. Two high safeties. And they roll, look like they rolled one safety once. Deep shot. Oh, good catch. Oh no, incomplete pass. I thought he caught it. Yeah, that came out. Good coverage though by punts. Third and long. False start. Bag them up 5. False start. Third and 15. That's a costly penalty right there. You got to pick up at least 8 to give yourself a chance. Can I buy a vowel? Well said, Lane. Corner blitz right here. They picked it up though. Oh, right up the seam to the tight end. Nice throw by Carson Beck right there. Malachi Tony. Uh-oh. 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 Miami in business now. You can see when Malachi Tony gets an open field, he's a problem. Yeah, we got a game. Ooh, tip ball. Hey, when the ball gets tipped over the middle, you just hold your breath, don't you? I know y'all just saw who they put on camera. Yeah, it was a little bit behind Fletcher. Jet sweep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Touchdown. Uh-oh. We still got a ball game, people. Don't get too comfortable. We still got a ball game. Got to respond, Mendoza. It's not over. I know one thing. It's a hell of a game. 91 yards and 8 plays. It's a good game. What a run. Yeah, you said it, Cheddarhead. Tony, you just got to get him the ball, man. It don't even matter how you get it to him. I just woke up to me. I told you it was gonna be. We was gonna get a good fourth quarter. The defense that had them bottled up all game. They done came out, made these adjustments now. And just think, we're at what 40? We're at 45 points, and the over under was like 47 and a half, 48. 45 and over under was 48 to 47 and a half. These next few minutes going to be very interesting to a lot of people. I think what happened to both these teams like held plays to the second half that they didn't run in the first half. So it wouldn't be on film, so they could like make an adjustment at halftime. Because these offenses were dead on arrival in the first half. Man, it's 6.5 minutes left. We still got a lot of football left. I just think this game could be tied because Indiana missed the field goal. Not Indiana, but Miami missed the field goal. Malachi Tony's balance is crazy. Finally closed the poll just in time. And it ended with Indiana winning at 52% to 48. What you gonna do, Indiana? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Mendoza? Hey, Mendoza's done it now all season in crunch time. Another opportunity. Let's go. Indiana just want to pick up first downs, use some clock, run the ball, pick up first downs. About 3. It's a phenomenal game. I kind of want to look at these stats real quick. Man, Carson Beckton threw for 208 now. Fletcher got 112. I mean, most of it on that one long run. Second and 7. Outside zone. Good cut. Got about 2. Third down and medium. Raiders should go after Indiana's coach too. I think he came out and said he's not an NFL coach. He's going to stay in college. Because, I mean, he's already kind of old. If I remember correctly. I think Cignetti's not too young. Sprint out. It's right there. First down. First down. Ooh, that could have been a penalty right there for a late hit. It's gotta run the ball right here. Yep. It's a good run. 5 yards. Is Indiana going to lose? I don't know. It's crunch time right now. They've been here before, though, and they've responded every time all year. Can they do it one more time, though? 2nd and 5. Run the ball again right here on 2nd and 5. Cignetti, 64. Run blitz. Tackle for loss. Miami's like, nah, we ain't about to let this go down. They brought the safety and a linebacker. 3rd and 7. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Cover 1. Yeah, it's man to man. Press coverage. You could go slant right here in the slot or slant up top. Back shoulder. Bro, they kill you with the back shoulder fade, man. Every time they need a big play, man, back shoulder fade. Every time. Like, man, they love it. That's their go-to. Back shoulder fade. Man, what a catch. That's not an easy catch either. Mendoza throws that back shoulder fade well, too. All right, this will be a run play right here. Get it down to the 2-minute timeout. Uh-oh. Yep, that'll get it to the 2-minute timeout right there. Once they reset the chains. Hey, watch this receiver crack on the safety right here on this replay. This crack block right here, it springs it. Watch this. Ugh. That's big boy football right there. Watch this. Because you got to hit. Hey, you can't play around in there either. 2-minute timeout, boys. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal. Does Miami get it done? Lane, Miami's going to hold them to a field goal and win. Hey, we're going to see. We're going to see, Cheddar. The unsung heroes. Shout out to receivers who block. Hey, it makes a world of difference, Lazy. Beck stepping up. Surratt time for redemption. It is. But they haven't went to him. Palm River, they haven't went to him. They've been going to 3 and then the other receiver. But, yo, that back shoulder fade was a really tough catch. To Becker. Yeah, they got my call. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. It was like, nah, he just ain't got it tonight. I cannot complain about this game tonight, though. This one's been a treat. Wonder if Indiana does more motion to throw off any. I think if it comes down to like a 3rd and 4 to 6, I can see them using some. But hey, they still trying to run the ball, eat up some clock, make Miami use those timeouts. Like, you want to score, but you want to leave as little time on it, or you don't even want Miami to get the ball back. Because, I mean, they're just on the 20, so they can pick up another first down. Or 2, depending. 1st and 10. It's got to be a solid play. Right? It's got to be I think this is going to be a run play right here. Yep. Inside zone. Oh, it pops. Ooh, 9-yard gain. That's perfect, too. That's perfect. Miami takes timeout. Why does the clock stop? Okay, Miami. I thought so. I was about to say somebody got called timeout right there. Refs eyeball it. Oh, he is short. How convenient. Second and 1. If you're Indiana right here, you want to pick the first down up and only gain 2 yards. And then Miami's going to have to use another timeout. At least the refs letting everyone. I like that. And big time games, I hate it when the refs like start taking the game over. I hate that. False start. False start. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Yep. That's a tough penalty right there. Tough penalty. And yeah, Miami's going man coverage now. Got to get an extra hat in the box. Timeout, Miami. 3rd down. Man, that penalty is massive. Miami's going to get the ball back. What do you call right here if you're Indiana? I think you get some motion, identify man or zone, and you run some type of like curl flat concept, move the launch point, roll out Mendoza. If it ain't there, just turn it upfield, get what you can get down, take your 3 points. Miami will have to use another timeout. Hey, Cheddarhead, that's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Bootleg or up the middle with the QB? Yeah, Cheddarhead, I knew exactly what you meant, brother. Yeah, get some motion, identify man or zone. All right, they're going 3-by-1 with the pistol. See why Miami. Oh, yeah, Miami got everybody in the box. They handed it off again. Nowhere to go. Yep. Yep. I'm going to be honest. I would not like going up 6 right here. I think, man, that's tough. Miami's going to go down and score because it's so much easier to move the ball in 2 minutes than it is like any other time during the game. And Carson Beckton he didn't got going in the second half. He only had like 60-some yards in the first half. Six-point game. Hey, going for it there wouldn't have been a dumb idea, honestly, because you win, it's ball game. I just noticed Curly Toes disappeared. Either he went to watch fights or we chased him off. Yeah, he probably pulled up some fights on his computer. Because I don't think anybody's not watching this game right now if you've been watching it. Indiana's defense can't break now with any big runs. I don't think Miami's going to be able to run the ball right. I think they just got to go 2 minutes and just throw the ball around. It's Carson Beck's time right here. Can Carson Beck get it done? Yeah, but Palm River, you can't run it right. You got no timeouts. I mean, you can run it to pick up a first down. The clock will stop until the chains reset. But if you get tackled short of a first down, the clock's going to keep running. Here we go. Carson Beck. That's what she came here for, Carson Beck. 2-minute drill. Go win a national championship. Can he get it done? Better get it to Malachi Tony. That's all I know. Delay game. First and 15. Got him. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Second and 15. Yeah, he was just trying to get rid of it because, if he gets sacked, the clock going to keep running. Second and 15. Malachi Tony. Oh, they're playing zone. Ooh. Roughing the passer. Roughing the passer. That's a terrible penalty. That's a terrible penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Would have been 3rd and 15, bro. It's a terrible penalty. Check down. First down. It's going to keep the clock running. Good tackle. Timeout, Indiana. Man, this is some great football right here. You gotta keep forcing the ball underneath, and you gotta tackle. Palm River says INT. I feel it. I don't know. We're gonna see. Oh, wow, you called it, Palm River. Palm River called it. Wow, Carson Beck throws it to the other team. What a game. Hell of a game. Wow. What a game. What a game. Wow. What a game. That's phenomenal. No disrespect. Hold on. Let me see. Let me watch the replay real quick. Man. Wow. Kurt Signetti got it done. Google me. Another Saban assistant with a national title. And that'll do it. Wow. Indiana national champions. Wow. Wow. Whoever placed that bet, you won a lot of money. Whoever bet that beginning of the season. Wow. Well, that does it for the 2025 college football season, with Indiana getting crowned the national champions. What a game. Phenomenal championship game. It definitely delivered. Lazy, I appreciate it, brother. Shout out to everybody in the chat that was in here with me too, man. I had a dope time. Everybody knows balls. Talked a little UFC and Jack. Shout out to you. We're doing crosswalk tomorrow at 5:15 Eastern. So be on the lookout for that. We're definitely gonna do a little recap about the game tonight. We're gonna talk some NFL and we're gonna talk UFC 324 coming up this weekend. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow for sure. Useless, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Great stream. Useless, when you going live this week? Because I know you're always going live. Palm River is Crossover MMA, one word. Crossover MMA, one word. Yeah, look forward to seeing all y'all on Crosswalk tomorrow. And then obviously I'm gonna stream the main card this weekend for sure. That missed field goal hurt too, but IU earned out. Yeah, the missed field goal was huge. Was huge. Yeah, curly toes. Yeah, it'll be a live stream tomorrow. There you Chico in the building. Shout out to Big Dog Chico. And all my subs, if you're not a sub, go on over there, Big Dog Chico. That's the homie right there. Give him a sub for sure. But that's gonna do it for me tonight, everybody. That's gonna do it. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I really appreciate it. Had a great time as always. Curly Toes is, like I said, it's Crossover MMA, all one word. Get on over there, get me a sub. Live stream tomorrow, Crosswalk with my boy Jack's Making a Walk MMA. If you aren't subbed already, get on over there and sub to him. And I'm gonna do a main card watch along for UFC 324 this weekend. So got more things dropping this week. And if you want, get on over to the channel and watch my UFC 324 breakdown and prediction video. But I'm gonna get out of here. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. And we got NFL playoffs this weekend and UFC. So it's gonna be a great weekend of sports. But everybody have a great night. Peace.